the president's budget is looking to raise taxes, and apparently the word is Joe Manchin has said that he would agree to a $1 trillion tax increase. Jay, let's talk about the macro story as we are looking at higher interest rates, potentially higher taxes, and a slowdown in some areas. We had the pending home sales report last week, and pending home sales down 4.1% this week. Of course, we are waiting on the Case-Shiller home price index and U.S. housing prices on Tuesday. We are expecting a gain from that report, but what are you seeing in housing? Such an important component of the economic growth story. Are we seeing cracks in housing, and do you want to invest around that?
Good morning, Maria. Thanks for having me on. Well, firstly, as you said, it's really critical to focus on housing. Housing's been associated with 11 out of the last 11 recessions, so it's the most cyclical sector, so it's worthy of spending a lot of time on. We think that the housing sector will slow dramatically in the second half of the year. Some of the data, it's important to keep in mind the data for housing is lagged, and it takes a while for transactions to close. But we think in the second half, you're going to see a slowing. We don't think we're going to have a recession, although I think investors will fear that, because we have really the polar opposite situation now versus 07, 08. We had 4 million extra homes ahead of that recession, and now we have a shortage of homes. So we think that'll support the market, but we think you'll see a cooling in prices, less than 10% versus the bubble really we had last year of 20, and that'll allow the Fed to back off. But right now we have to say that Fed policy is erratic. We don't see why we went from 25 basis points 2 weeks ago to 50 now.
Yeah, Jay, don't forget what Citigroup is saying. The economist at Citi is now telling clients to expect a 50 basis point hike in May, June, July, and September. Jay, is that going to also impact housing negatively? You're already seeing mortgage applications come way down. People are watching this backup in mortgage rates and reacting.
Well, and also we're going to have quantitative tightening in the back half of the year. So we do think the Fed is making a mistake right now. And that could, if there's fears of recession, that could further hurt the housing market. So we do not agree that we need these 50 basis point hikes, but that seems to be the direction they're going.
Yeah.